there, and welcome back. So we're getting into episode 2 of the Alien campaign. So we have the escape right now. I'm curious where this is going to take us right here. Wayland Yutani Field Laboratory. Preliminary specimen analysis and sterilization in progress. Low orbit transit shuttle expected. So we're going to get back in here and just cause more of the typical Xenomorph mayhem. I've got things readjusted right here, so it looks like you can totally see now my life bar, and I should be good to go. Played around with certain things, and let's see what we got right here. I've also learned some new things about this game recently. Leave layer, infiltrate human base. Okay, I've also learned some new things about this game that I really wasn't aware of recently. So I don't know, just playing it has caused me to kind of browse around on the web and kind of read about it a little bit. And the early phases of this game right here, and I found out, supposedly, if this is correct, that this game was intended to be released on PlayStation 1, but the game engine, though, was not compatible with the game engine was not compatible with the PlayStation 1, and so they went ahead and decided to scrap that, which, I mean, to me seems kind of sensible because of the fact that this game, I'm not saying it's like super advanced, but it is a little bit advanced for what a, hold on.
The creature will be contained. Keep the eggs moving on schedule.
Alright, anyway, this game right here, I'm not saying it's like super advanced, obviously by today's standards, but for the time being, though, it's a pretty damn good game, though, and pretty advanced. Should I go? I don't, I want to get them, but I'm gonna keep going through here, though. Because I feel like I'm going to end up in a trap down there. I can come back around to them. I don't need... I can get them a little later. I love how they're screaming, but none of the Marines are just, like, reacting. Let's get down. Oh, there we go. He's flipping out now. Alright. Get health, get health. Now I want to say, by the way, there's a lot of games that I really am anticipating the possibility in doing. Some of them that are not exactly, some of them that are not even Alien and Predator related. The Legends of Zelda series is definitely one of them I want to get into. We'll save that for down the road. I know Destroy All Humans, they had a remastered version that came out not all that long ago. I don't know how many years, I'm not going to quote nothing, but the Destroy All Humans was a fun game back in the PS2 era, and if you've never played it and are not familiar with it, check it out. I mean, it's some very cliche 1950s alien sci-fi type stuff, but more of in a humorous way rather than this, which is kind of in a... Just see that? I took her head off! I love it. I love this game so much. It's not like this game, which is going for that dark, eerie type thing. For any of you younger people out there that have never played Destroy All Humans, it's a bit more from a comical approach to the game. But expect that game to pop up, though. It's one of them that is one I will add. I really want to add some obsolete games. Jesus. Some really obsolete games, and by obsolete games, I'm talking about games that barely anybody will remember. I'm talking like the Scorpion King. I'm talking like let's see, like Super Godzilla could be one of them, because it's one of those games that if you're a Godzilla fan you remember, but I think that there's some people out there that probably will not. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Carnivore Cityscape is another one. If you are not familiar with the Carnivores franchise, so the Carnivores franchise was a series of games where basically you just hunted dinosaurs, and like the first two games, and I believe there was an Ice Age one that I never played either, but literally that's all you did, is you just hunted just various different species, ancient prehistoric species. But they made I think it was like a third or fourth one technically, but the game essentially, though, was very different than the other ones, because of the fact that it was more of like a typical game like this, where you just shoot them up, you know, kind of like the Marine campaign, and literally just fighting dinosaurs. You could even play as a dinosaur too, which was probably one of the biggest draws for the game because it did suck. I mean, it was kind of straightforward. It wasn't. It was nowhere as good as this, but it was fun though for what it was worth though. A lot of nostalgic fun. So we're gonna get into that. That's one game that I'm gonna bring up. And if anybody has any requests, like drop some games. Like I mean, I'm predominantly more of an old school game player, but I'd be open to getting into any new games. And as I've mentioned before, it will be Alien Isolation, which will be next. Okay. This level design. It's making me think of GoldenEye. That's another game I really should do too. GoldenEye, I believe they just announced a remastered edition of it that's going to be coming out, which I'm going to be checking into eventually. N64 games had my attention fully. Okay, trying to figure out my attack pattern here. 1, 2. I'm trying to see. I wish you could get like. I wish you could see a little closer. I feel like this dude has a flamethrower right here. So we're jumping on him. Okay. Airlocks.
Airlock 1.
Go through the airlocks.
Airlock 2.
I'm a little worried about what I'm going to run into here. No. I wonder, I don't know for certain, but I wonder how much of a difference knocking out lights makes on this game. I know that sounds like a silly question because it seems like the obvious, but I don't know if this game is like seriously like by any chance, you know, the AI is programmed to not see you if you're literally hiding in the darkness.
Security breached.
Okay. We got there. We got a synthetic. I should go for him first. I'm just worried I'm going to run into something that's going to be completely OP'd. So let's save real quick because I've been having too good of luck right now. Oh, we got the, no facehuggers in there. Speaking of facehuggers, I really need to play the, AVP2, because I found out on that game you could play as a facehugger on that game. I was not aware of that, and I think I mentioned it in a previous review. Well, okay, I'm gonna keep going. Wait, there's nothing here. Okay. Oh shit! Wow, okay. More life and hope that nobody shows up. Okay, AVP2, I really want to go ahead and get into someday if I can find it. It's not on Steam. It's not as easily available. You can play as a facehugger, and you can like bite your way out as a chest burster. That just sounds too damn cool, and I really got to play that game sometime. That was the original game I really wanted to play way back in the day, as a kid, but never had.
Biohazard.
Okay, never had a chance to though, due to the fact that the game that I wanted was that game, and my grandpa and grandma ended up getting me this game way back in the day. So I'm gonna find a way to get that game, and I guarantee there will be a game. Well, let's play it.
The Xenomorph has bypassed the labs. If you can't see it off from here, prepare for immediate evacuation.
This poor guy, every time I see him, it's just pure frustration. Nothing's working. Okay. I don't want to hit that right there, because I feel like maybe it will like open the door or something like that. There's got to be something up above I'm missing. Should we? It does nothing. Okay, I'm getting paranoid over nothing. Okay, up here. I wasn't sure if this is one of those situations where you got to hit something and it releases the doors automatically or something like that. Okay. I'm starting to pick up, I've noticed that little aura around the people. When it's blue, they don't see you, but when it's red, they seem to detect you, at least. Okay. Seems the humans are evacuating with the eggs. Must be stopped. Whoa, okay. I'm doing much. This level's a bit easier. It's a bit more grounded than the other one. I just better not run into any sentry guns. Okay, they're getting out of here with my eggs. Not cool, dudes. Not cool. I will get in there and fight for Queenie. Unless a predator shows up, which is worst case scenario. Okay, headbutt. Yes! There we go. That was absolutely perfect. Okay, where are you? Nom nom. I like to bite you with my little tongue. I don't know if anybody remembers that Family Guy episode. God, this game is so cool right here. I love the sound effects of it. It just really puts you in that feeling that you are literally in say like in Aliens too. You know, it's the one right there that it reminds me of the most right there. It really just brings forth the full environment of that movie. Probably the best, better than some of what AVP 2010 did. Let's save again. AVP 2010. It's fun in its own right. I don't want to trash that game too much. Oh, we're done. Okay. Wow, that was unexpected. I just breezed right through that level right there. So that does it for that right there. That was pretty easy right there. Episode 3, which will be next. Somewhere along the line, it gets harder. It's got it. I mean, I'm a little worried about how I'm going to deal with the Predator due to the fact that you see how being a Xenomorph is fighting, you know, humans with guns. The Predator's going to body me the second he's going to end up meeting me. But that's it, though, for episode 2, though. Join me for episode 3. Been entertaining. It's been entertaining. Look to bite more people's heads off. Peace.